I'm Jeff Zimmerman, CEO of Fortin Home, and welcome back to Builder's View. Imagine you're scouting a rental in a Colorado mountain town. The rent looks promising, but the returns feel meh. A common reason, people mix up cap rate and cash-on-cash return. One sizes up the property, the other spotlights your money. Get them right and you spot winners. Get them wrong and you risk a money pit. Today I'll keep it simple with real examples. I'll show you how rates pressure cap rates, why cash flow isn't a straight line, and how factory precision can improve both. First, NOI, which is net operating income. Think of NOI as the property's take-home pay before mortgage and taxes. It's gross income minus operating expenses. Gross income is rent and other income. Operating expenses are taxes, insurance, repairs, utilities you cover, and management, not loan payments or depreciation. If a duplex brings in $36,000 a year and expenses are $12,000, NOI is $24,000 a year. NOI matters because it drives valuation and lender decisions. Our precision-built homes lower operating costs from day one, so NOI starts stronger. Cap rate, which stands for capitalization rate, is the property's raw return, ignoring financing. The formula is NOI divided by the value times 100. Example, $24,000 of NOI on a $400,000 value equals a 6% cap rate. Hot, low-risk markets tend to have lower cap rates. Higher cap rates often signal higher perceived risk or operational upside. When interest rates rise, investors demand higher returns. Cap rates typically rise, which pushes prices down because value equals NOI divided by cap rate. We counter that by cutting build costs 20 to 25%, which can lift up cap rates 1 to 2 points at the same rent. Cash-on-cash return measures how hard your cash works after financing. The formula for this is NOI minus annual debt service divided by your equity multiplied times 100. An example is a $24,000 NOI and a $15,000 annual debt service with $80,000 of equity, the cash flow of $9,000, that's an 11.25% cash-on-cash return. If there's no debt, then the cash-on-cash equals the cap rate, but cash flow isn't a flat line. Lease up, turn, seasonality, tax timing creates peaks and valleys. Annualizing gives the true picture. Faster delivery smooths the ramp. Our homes are ready in months, not years, so cash flow starts sooner. Professional management matters. Every dollar added to the NOI increases value because buyers determine the price based on NOI. Let's compare two identical 1,000 square foot rentals in Western Colorado with the same $1,900 monthly rent. Assume a 35% expense ratio, so NOI is $14,820 a year. A traditional stick-built home at $275,000 with a cap rate of 5.4%, with 20% down on a typical 30-year loan, debt service often eats most of the NOI. Cash on cash can be tight or even negative. Let's compare that to a Fortin Home precision-built home at $200,000. With a cap rate of 7.4%, with 20% down at the same loan terms, lower debt service leaves positive cash flow, and cash on cash improves materially. Same rent, same tenant, same expenses. The difference is cost per square foot controlled upstream in the factory. Factory control delivers speed, cost efficiency, and quality. The site and factory run in parallel. Bulk buying and indoor labor stabilizes pricing. Tighter envelopes mean fewer callbacks and steadier NOI. When rents dip 5%, lower basis projects stay cash flow positive for longer. When rents rise 5%, lower basis captures more upside per rent dollar. That resilience keeps deals investable through all cycles. In the Rockies, timing is everything. Short build windows add risk and carry. Our factory runs year-round and installs in months, not years. From Grand Junction, we reach Aspen, Vail, Steamboat, Telluride, and Durango with predictable delivery. Sustainability is practical finance. Up to 90% less job site waste, 35% lower embodied carbons, and 20 to 30% more energy performance, lower operating costs, and support NOI. Cap rate grades the property. Cash on cash grades your gains. Control cost per square foot in the factory and you improve both, without relying on aggressive rent growth. If you're a developer, an investor, or top-tier talent, we want to connect with you at fortinhome.com. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell and share to help more projects pencil. I'm Jeff Zimmerman, And this is Builder's View, where vision meets execution, and we're building systems and a team to house 1 million families in my lifetime.